Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a classic haul video. I just got back from our little getaway to Santa Barbara and there was several packages waiting for me. Some of them I purchased, others were PR, and then there's a few things that I picked up on my trip. So what I thought I would do today is sort of walk you through these goodies. There are a few products in here that I have already tried. Heads up, there's a few that I already love, but don't worry, I will follow up with a video using them in action. But I thought it might be kind of fun just to kind of walk through some new goodies that I'm excited about. So if you're interested in seeing my haul video as well as a few highlights from our trip to Santa Barbara, then let's go ahead and get started. First item that showed up right before I left town was this Westman Atelier. This is her super loaded highlighter in Santé, and it is in this beautiful rose gold packaging. I'm already a huge fan of Peau de Pêche, like that was my favorite. I have even repurchased that one, and she came out with this new beautiful color, and this is this peachy rose color, and you guys, this is outstanding. Now, this was inspired by Gucci Westman's friend Gwyneth Paltrow. I know she tends to be a controversial person, like you either love her or you don't. I actually really like Gwyneth, but I love all that health and wellness stuff. So I actually didn't buy it because of her. I actually bought it because Maureen, a subscriber here, had told me that it is just gorgeous and that I had to get my hands on it and that it looks so fantastic with Westman Atelier's Baby Cheeks in Mimi, which I already own. So this is the highlighter right here, and you guys, it truly is stunning. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of this on, but I just love this peachy rose tone, and it really livens up your complexion. And I've been kind of just wearing it as blush slash highlighter, and it's just really easy to use, really creamy, easy to use. You can use your fingertips or a brush to apply this, but it is just such a great color. And I took this with me to California, and honestly, you guys, I wore this. I would swipe a little bit on my eyes, a little eyeliner and mascara, and sort of call it a day, kind of one-stop shop using this on cheeks and eyes, and you can even use this on your lips. So I have been loving this product and wanted to thank Maureen Turk for giving me a little nudge to get this. I somehow missed this launch, and I really love this product. So thank you so much for the heads up on this, and I will use this in a video along with Mimi. Next, I have a beautiful gift from my dear friend Bisma. She had sent me this gorgeous cleansing concentrate, and this is from Deviant Skin Care, and she has been telling me about this skincare, specifically this cleansing concentrate. She's like, it is so amazing, and I just want to take a moment to show you the beautiful box that it is in. And this is a brand that is not readily available in the US, so it's kind of like we're in on a little secret that Bisma knows about. She has been playing around with this brand, and I also wanted to give you a heads up that Bisma and I are doing a live event on Wednesday. It will be at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2 p.m. Central Time, where she is located, and we're so excited. So we're going to be talking about her new business, about skincare, and then of course we're going to have to chat a little bit about perfume. So I hope you can tune into that on Wednesday, but if not, don't worry, you can watch the replay. But let's take a quick look at this beautiful balm. I did already use it, so you will see, but this is the cleansing concentrate, and honestly, this is a really special cleansing balm. Just take a peek. I used it last night when I got home because Bisma has been telling me how special it is, and it truly is amazing. But we're gonna have Bisma share a little bit more about this product and brand with us on Wednesday. So thank you, Bisma. I do love it, and you were so sweet to send me that to give a try. She knows that I am a Emma Hardy Moringa Cleansing Balm girl, that I have used it for so long, and she's like, I know you love that one, but you got to give this one a try. So I will always try any kind of balms. I love cleansing balms. Next, I did go ahead and purchase one of the new Dior Eye Quints. And you guys are gonna laugh because you know I love my neutrals, but I was inspired to pick this up in blue velvet. I don't know why, but it just spoke to me. And if you've been watching me for a while, you know I love a good blue eyeliner kind of look. I don't normally wear blue eyeshadow, but this one just looked like I could create a subtle look, but go ahead and get into these beautiful blue tones. This one almost has a bit of a lavender undertone as well. It's actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I'm probably not the type who's gonna really glam it up, but I thought this could be a subtle, fun look using some different colors. And I can't wait to play with this a little bit more. Again, I just got home and I played with it for the first time this morning and just sort of created a little softer eye look using blue velvet. And if you guys have already picked up any of these new Dior Velvet Quints and you have a favorite that you have fallen in love with, let me know, because the rest of them were more neutral and I actually had a hard time trying to decide which ones to get. Thus, I started with one to check out the formula. So let me know if you have picked any of these up and what your thoughts are. That would be amazing because I may pick up another one as well. Then of course I picked up the new Wayne Goss. This is his Luxury Cream Foundation, and I am a sucker for cream foundations, and I'd recently been asked to do a video on stick foundations, like which ones are my favorite, and I would actually say this would fall into that category of a cream foundation, easy to travel with. And I ended up picking it up in shade number 9, and then I also picked up shade number 10 that you're going to use underneath your eyes. And I picked up the weightless powder along with the little puff. And I just tried it out this morning. Number 1, I have to tell you, I think I actually got the right shade match. So again, I picked up number 9. I believe this was light medium with neutral undertones. And then the lighter in 10 is what you would use underneath your eyes. And you guys, I know I have just tried this foundation, but I have to say, this just smooths on your skin like a dream, like butter. Just this such an easy way to apply it. You can build it up or sheer it out, and I really like this sort of radiant glow that I am getting. And I topped it with the weightless powder, but upon very first impressions, and you guys know I love foundation, it is my favorite thing to buy, and it is my favorite thing to test and try out. So upon first impressions, I was a little bit wowed by this Luxury Cream Foundation. It just really gives a beautiful finish on the skin, but it provides you with coverage, and the ease upon which you can put this on is amazing. Like, it's just like butter. It just slips right on the skin. So again, these are just first impressions, but so far I'm super excited about this Luxury Cream Foundation. So we'll have some more fun with those products. I also have some fun PR from House of Sillage. I'm a little bit behind because one of these packages was sitting next door at my neighbors who have been out of town, but they have just launched a whole collaboration with Warner Brothers, and it is the House of Sillage and Batman collection. And I'm so excited to try this gorgeous Batman fragrance. Check this out here. Another gorgeous cupcake from House of Sillage. And I'm going to give this a quick little smell because I've been curious about this new launch. This is yummy, you guys. This one smells really good, you guys. It definitely has a little bit of like a darkness and mysteriousness to this fragrance, but just my first impression of this is that it smelled yum, like sweet, dark, mysterious. So I'm excited to do a full review on this. So this is the Hero Perfume, and then they just launched the Vengeance, and this is a cologne, and I love their colognes because they have this really cool way that you open it, just like that. And of course, we're gonna just do a quick little sniff, guys. Okay, this one of course is a little bit more fresh and aromatic. So if you think of more unisex and masculine leaning colognes, they have sort of a fresher opening. I like this a lot too. Again, it's kind of got this dark and mysterious facet to it, but it also has this like slightly sweeter sort of freshness to it as well. So I will dig in with the notes and all of that stuff. And then they also launched a special lipstick case and refill. So let's take a quick peek at this. Oh wow, check out this one. You know I love their bow lipstick cases, and again they've got the little Batman logo here. So we've got the House of Sillage over here, we've got the Batman logo, and then we've got this special limited edition lipstick color. Looks very pretty, almost a little vampy like. So let's go ahead, click that into place, and I'll just go ahead and put a little bit of this on. I love this formula. I actually like that color a lot. Okay, so we'll have a Batman inspired video coming up because I'm definitely intrigued by this launch, and I will say that it smells really good in here, and definitely want to share a little bit more about those scents with you. Now, speaking of perfume, I have a rather large haul. Some of this is PR and some of these were purchased by me just this past weekend in Santa Barbara. So I want to share those scents with you. So I've recently been asked about fragrances that might smell almost like a bar of Dove soap, like that fresh and clean but sophisticated smell in a perfume. But they wanted something a bit more elevated than just the Dove soap bar. And I was like, I totally get it. I love the smell of Dove soap. I love that fresh out of the shower clean feeling, but you want it to be a bit more sophisticated and to have lasting power. And I had a subscriber, Deb Rosen, who had actually smelled the newest amouage. This is Honor 43, and this is the extrait version of their classic Honor fragrance, which I did have a decant of. And that is basically a gorgeous, slightly soapy, white floral fragrance. And this fragrance is a bit more elevated than the original. It starts out with that fresh blast, almost soapy element, I would say Dove soap, and then it lays down into this beautiful bouquet of white florals. There's a chic element to this fragrance, and it was almost exactly what I was looking for. Like, I wanted that fresh, clean feeling, but I also wanted some sort of floral element to it. I wanted it to be feminine, and I also wanted it to be sort of a classic fragrance that you could wear year round. And this is exactly what this Honor 43 is from Amouage. Now, if you are familiar with any Amouage fragrances, they do have a presence about them. They are a very luxurious brand. They definitely stand out in a crowd, and I would say that this is one of those that is going to stand out in a crowd, but again, it's going to be leaning into that fresh from the shower, soft floral. So it's not going to be so bold that it is overpowering you. I would say this is the beauty of this fragrance, is that it is going to mesh in with you and your chemistry and just give you this very classy feel all day long. So this is a prized possession from Amouage, and this is Honor 43. Then I've been asked about the best tuberose scents out there, and the first one that came to my mind was the beautiful tuberose Imperial by BDK. Then I was also told I need to get my nose on this Amouage. This is Love Tuberose, and this one is this delectable gourmand tuberose fragrance. So usually when you think about tuberose fragrances, I often think of like the heady tuberose fragrances that I wore back in the 90s. And this one is beautifully tempered with Chantilly cream. So there is a gourmand touch to this that I just love. So there's a heavy dose of Chantilly cream, some vanilla, and then the gorgeous tuberose. So the reason I like this is that although I was able to wear a lot of those heady tuberose fragrances back in the day, now they tend to make my tummy a little bit upset. I can sometimes get headaches from them, but this Love Tuberose is grounded by this Chantilly cream. Like, it gives this gorgeous creamy bodiness to it that grounds the flowers a bit. So I'm definitely having an Amouage moment. As many of you know, I love Lilac Love from Amouage. That was my ultimate favorite in the winter months. Of course, it would be amazing for spring too. But again, that fragrance also has a gourmand touch with the cacao in it. And this one is a gourmand floral with a little bit of Chantilly cream, a hit of vanilla, and then a hint of tuberose. So I think that is why I love it, because I do love tuberose scents, but they don't always love me back. But this one is creamy and light. It's a little bit delectable, like it's got that gourmand element in it, and it is just a beautiful soft floral. So I'm in love with this one, and I wanted to thank Twisted Lily for sending this one to me. We were having fun discussing tuberose fragrances, and this was also another one that my friend Deb had tried and loved as well, and we tend to have a lot of the same taste. So Deb, you were right. I love this creamy vanilla tuberose scent. Spot on, and can't wait to wear more of it. Now, I've also been intrigued by this Atelier des Fleurs line from Chloe, and there is a vanilla fragrance that I've been very intrigued by, and my friend Jenny, who is a fellow frag head, had told me that I need to get my nose on Cedrus. Now, I just want to take a moment to take a peek at this gorgeous bottle. I have been looking at these online at Nordstrom, and they unfortunately do not sell these in store. But my friend Jenny bought this and said, yep, you're gonna love it. Been on the hunt for a light, fresh fragrance for spring and summer, and she said, you gotta check out Cedrus. So this is a fresh, almost delicate, woody scent. Definitely unisex, but I think it leans a little bit feminine. I smell some soft florals in here, but this one is going to be a bit more earthy, a bit more green, and it just is very elegant. Come out of the shower, spritz this on, really easy to wear. Definitely appropriate for the spring and summer months. And to me, it has this element of like I have walked outside right after a rain shower, and there is that fresh smell from the flowers blossoming that they just got a nice little drench of water on them. The grass has kind of perked up, and there just really is a pretty kind of woody element in here. Now, these are all meant to be layered on top of each other, and that's what I would say is this would be such a beautiful base, and then you could amp it up with either a vanilla scent or one of their mimosa and neroli fragrances, like if you wanted to amp it up with a floral, or if you wanted to amp it up with a vanilla scent. This would just be the perfect base, and then you could layer on any other element that you want. I know they have a rose scent in this line as well, and you guys let me know. I have been intrigued by this Chloe line for quite some time, and I'm so glad that I went ahead and dived in, because this is a gorgeous start, and now I have a new rabbit hole upon which to explore. So definitely want to give a shout out to this one, especially for those of you that like a bit more crisp, earthy and green fragrances. I think you're gonna love Cedrus. And I have two more fragrances that I just picked up when I was in Santa Barbara, and anytime I go to California, I laugh because I will bring my current favorite fragrances from home. But once I get to LA or Santa Barbara or the Monterey Peninsula, the sunshine and raw beauty from the ocean just makes me want completely different fragrances. I tend to gravitate towards more warm and gourmand fragrances, but I think part of it is due to where I live in the Pacific Northwest, where it is a little bit cooler and damper. And the minute I get to a place that is drier and sunnier, all of a sudden all I want is fresh fragrances. I don't want heavy or dense or warm fragrances. I want crisp and light and pretty floral fragrances. That's exactly what happens to me every time I go to California. And when I was there, I went to Montecito, which is absolutely adorable. And when I was there, I went to Beauty Habit, and wanted to give a shout out to Alana, who gave me a recommendation to go to Bettina Restaurant in Montecito. We did go. It was the most amazing meal I have ever had. It is like sourdough pizza and just really cute place to go eat. So thank you. We had so much fun. And within the Montecito Country Mart, there is Beauty Habit, which was so fun to pop into because I have ordered from Beauty Habit in the past. And when I walked in, I had the best time with the woman who was in there, and we were talking about fragrances, and I was saying, gosh, it's sort of warm and I'm wanting something sort of fresh and crisp and California. And she was like, I have the exact perfume for you, and it is Don't Cry for Me, which is so funny because I have almost bought this several times from Lucky Scent. I had smelled it previously and kind of fell in love with it, but never bought a bottle. And this is the perfect California scent. You guys, this is a gorgeous floral, woody musk scent. It has cherry blossom in here, heliotrope. It is also a tea-based fragrance. So the bouquet of florals in here are definitely balanced by the tea scent. This one is floaty and airy. This one has that airy element of crisp white sheets, or wearing a nice lovely linen suit with a beautiful sun hat on. This one is just spectacular. Perfect for warmer weather, and I just am in love with it. This also was a hit with my entire family. Like, my daughter wanted to steal this from me. I was like, you're coming home in a few weeks. You can wear that then. My husband even sprayed this on himself because he was feeling like he was hot and wanted to feel fresh and clean. So he liked this one as well. So this was a family favorite. In the hotel room, we laughed. We were all spritzing this around and the room smelled so good, but definitely love this one, and this has been on my list for a while. And then last but not least, because I am running to the dentist to go get my crowns, cross my fingers, this is our second try. The first set didn't fit, so we're doing the whole thing again. So not looking forward to that. But I also picked up a fragrance, and I want to give a shout out to Leslie. She had told me that I needed to go to Santa Barbara Novella and pick up the fragrance Frolic. Now, this fragrance is your heady tropical floral fragrance. This is what I would call a heady floral, but for some reason it has not made me get a headache or feel sick to my tummy. This is tuberose, orange blossom, gardenia, and coconut. And this is just an explosive, gorgeous fragrance. You're gonna get compliments with this one. My daughter and I both sprayed it on, and then we were walking around and we got asked what we were wearing, and we were like, this one right around the corner, you too can own this fragrance. But this is another one that just screams Santa Barbara to me and was a little memento from the trip. So I'm gonna have to rush off and go get my dental work, but wanted to give you a quick little haul video. Obviously we're gonna have some more fun stuff to talk about, but I did want to let you know that my upcoming Blissfully Fed spring program is kicking off on Thursday. We have an amazing group from all over who have joined and wanted to invite you to join us as well. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm always happy to answer, but the key is we eat real food, we get healthy together, we're in an amazing group where we support each other for 14 days and just have a lot of fun. So you guys, you have an amazing afternoon, and I will be back with another video soon.